All right, Scott, 4 under 68. If we can get some comments on your play.
Yeah, you know, it's the type of golf course where you're just kind of trying to stay out of trouble. Especially when the wind gets up a little bit, you just kind of tiptoe yourself around and, try to avoid the really bad spots and try to make a couple putts here and there. And that's, for the most part, I kept it out of trouble today.
Talk a little bit about getting into the field so late, and also just sort of how your week up to this point has gone, and sort of back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy week. I got out of Punta Cana Sunday. I played with DA Points Sunday morning. We were like second off, so I got home. Wasn't sure where I was going to go, but had moved out of the field here. I think like 6th or 7th, maybe something like that. I don't know. It was a weird weekend because there were a lot of guys, I think, withdrawn when they got further in the match play, and then we had a lot of top 10s from Punta Cana. So I actually ended up flying to Charlotte and driving down to watch my son play golf in Charleston, my oldest playing in Charleston. They had a college tournament down there. And then from Charleston went to Savannah and spent a night or two in Savannah. Played a practice round, got registered there. And I was out of the course putting Wednesday late morning. Got a call from the tour saying I was first alternate. And my plan all along was, if I moved to first, I'm going to go. So had already looked at flights and stuff and knew what I could make and what I couldn't. So got on a plane and landed in Houston, I guess, 6-ish, local to Central Time. And had a text that I had a tee time. Took my little puddle jumper over to San Antonio, picked up my car, went to the hotel, and was pretty fortunate that we were afternoon on Thursday. Gave me a little time to kind of putt and chip and get acclimated to the course and the grass a little bit. And just kind of get everything organized. It would have been pretty hectic with a morning time on Thursday, so that was really fortunate.
What is it like teeing it up on a Thursday and you haven't played the course that week?
Well, I've played this tournament in the past, this time of year on this type of grass, and we also played the Corn Ferry event here a couple years ago. So I'm pretty familiar with most of the lines. Obviously the conditions changed a little bit, but I mean it was definitely a lot easier because I've been around here a couple times. But yeah, I mean there's a few things that you usually prepare for, which maybe I just don't prepare for them correctly. So who knows? But yeah, I mean it was a lot easier than it could have been.
And now. Just 2 back, despite all of that taking place this week. How excited are you for the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, it should be fun. My middle 2 kids are coming down this afternoon. They want to go to the concert. So they'll be down, so I'll have them down. So that'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, I mean, it'll be fun. It's been kind of a slow start to the year. Haven't been putting well. And finally started putting well last week. Got hurt on Sunday at Pebble, and couldn't finish my round, so lost out on some points there, which would have been nice in the reshuffle. So, you're already fighting an uphill battle, let alone when you kind of feel like you got some points, but then you don't get them, sort of deal. So yeah, between that and being hurt and then not being able to play Honda, it's been kind of a rough stretch since Pebble, I guess. Just not getting into much and not, when you get in, you're playing an opposite field event, so you're talking, half points or something like that, So it just, you're already kind of behind because you haven't got off to a great start, and then feels like the hill's getting steeper, I guess.
All right, we'll play well this weekend.
You bet.
All right,
thanks a lot.
Scott. Yep. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
All right, enjoy your